Hey guys, Tom from Assult Gaming Group here with a product review slash unboxing. I'm going to be doing quite a few of these because I want to just tell you about what I'm doing. First of all, to kick us off, I've got the drop pod, Space Marine drop pod from Games Workshop. I bought 3 of these for the opening 500 points of my army, and they're pretty cool, if I'm honest. That's the box, lovely, you've all seen it. Let's take a look at what's inside. You get 3 sprues inside. 2 of them are the same and one of them isn't. This is the one that isn't. You've got the inside bit here and the bottom, and the outside door and the inside door come separately. You've got to stick them together, that's fine. You've got the missile pod and the storm bolter, and then 2 missile pods here. You've got a load of these, I think it's 10 or 8 of these harnesses, and they do look really spindly and fragile, but once they're actually in the drop pod itself, nothing can hit them, so they're fine. They all go on these things, which attaches to a center console somewhere around here. You get the, I'm going to call them wings for want of a better word, the fin things on the side, and all the engine bits go together like a tube of Roundtree's fruit pastels really on the top. That's the best way I can describe it to you. So there's number 1. You don't have to use all these bits, obviously. I'll show you what I've done with mine. And number 2 and number 3 are the same. And they're just the fins, the doors, more of these harness things. It's all exactly the same. And on the other side is exactly the same again. So you get 4 sets of this half sprue, essentially. And you end up with the 5 fins and the 5 doors. Okay. That was part 1, guys, where I just show you what the sprue is. Part 2, I'll show you a built one and what I think of it, essentially. Hey guys, Tom back again with part 2 of the review. I've built my first drop pod ever. I have helped some friends build theirs, but I've never actually built one for myself. And it's not too bad putting it together, in fairness. It is an old model from Games Workshop comparatively. It hasn't changed in quite a few years, but it's pretty nice. It's all symmetrical, obviously, and you've got to build the bottom first, build the doors, stick the 2 halves together, and then put them all in, and you end up with this weird starfish shape. Then the engine needs to go on the top with one of these fins, and then you just pop all the fins on. And people are saying don't stick these bits on until you've put the fins on, but that's rubbish in my opinion. I put all of these things on and then I slotted the fins in and it worked absolutely fine. On this one I have glued the doors shut because I noticed it was taking up quite a lot of space with the doors open, and I haven't got that much space what with taking everything to and from the club. So I have glued these doors shut, which has meant all the inside, number 1 doesn't have to be painted, which is fine. Number 2, I get to keep, so there's not actually anything inside here. I've kept all the bits from there. So you've got a weird R2D2 unit in the middle, all the braces, all the straps, all the weapons, and all the console things that would make really cool computer terminals. If I get you one, here they are. They look really cool. I've got about 5 or 6 of them. But yeah, I'm very pleased with it. It was quite easy to put together. I've noticed when you're closing the doors, however, the doors don't stick straight up, and your instinct is to look along the side for anything that's the problem, or at the top, but actually it's at the bottom. It's this hinge here that's the problem, and you can push it in, but it'll pop back out, and that's because the whole door is bending rather than the bottom going in. So what you need to do if you want to close the doors completely is push very hard here, and you'll hear 2 little clicks here, and then it will just stay closed and you can open it and close it, obviously. If you were going to magnetise it, I'd file down these corners just a little bit so it can freely open and close right to the top, rather than staying out a little bit or pushing it to go back in, because that defeats the point of the magnets. And then just 2 magnets, or even 1 magnet at the top here would be absolutely fine. Thanks for watching this, guys. Let me know what you think. Hope it's been helpful. Please comment, rate and subscribe, and stay tuned for more product reviews.